Welcome to The Guide at Fish North Georgia. Brought to you by these fine sponsors. Spro, working with America's best anglers to design the world's finest fishing tackle. Nichols Lures, handcrafted to perfection. Georgia Blade, makers of premium fishing lures for over 3 decades and home to the Georgia Jig. Crypto Bass, tournament grade, Georgia made. And be sure to visit fishnorthgeorgia.com. And now here's Jonathan Farmer.
Hey guys, welcome back to Fish North Georgia the Guide. My name's Jonathan Farmer, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about what I found on Lake Allatoona Saturday the 6th and how I came about the bite that I came on. This message brought to you by True Grit Tackle. True Grit Tackle makes a tournament grade jig. Tournament grade jig that is hand tied, head that is really hard to chip, a good weed guard, and good quality hook. These jigs slap catch fish. If you want a jig that lasts, go give True Grit a try. Alright guys, when I got to the lake this morning, it was the front was moving in, that was moving in this morning, but 2 days before, I'd heard that the fish were cruising the banks, and either way, from 3/4 of the way back, all the way back in these creeks. So I went with a plan to do some crankbait fishing. The DT6 and the Demon has always been a staple for me in the springtime. I don't know what it is about the red. I know this is a crawfish pattern, but red has always done really well for me in the springtime. I threw a wiggle wart as well in their Texas crawl. That bite died really quickly. I only caught 2 fish on it, and I ended up getting rid of them at the during the day anyway. That bite was really slow. The 2 bites I got, they didn't really commit at it. They just smacked at it, and I ended up hooking them outside of the mouth. Switched over from that and went to the True Grit jig in their jammer color. This is their PB&J, and it is called Jammer. A really good color for Lake Allatoona. I paired that up with a Gary Yamamoto double-tailed grub and dipped the tails in chartreuse. Was getting bites that way. Put I think 3 fish in the boat with the jig, and started following that up after I caught 3 with a Cinco, a Bass Reaper's dead stick. This is their version of the Cinco. This is their dead stick. Has a good little hook keeper right there. I would pair that up with a 3/16 ounce shaky head from Spot Sticker and dip about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of the tail in chartreuse. That was the most consistent bite. I would find the fish with the jig and follow it up with the Cinco, and they were eating the Cinco. I think I ended up catching the rest of my limit and about 10 more fish on the Cinco, a couple more on the jig. But when the Cinco started fading off in the same areas I was catching them, I would even downsize a little more and go to the Ned rig. The Ned rig, I was hoping to pull, after I'd pulled a couple fish out of a spot and had fired the school up, I was hoping for a better quality bite. The Ned rig was just to continue to keep that school fired up throw something different at them. But what I ended up doing, trying to get a better quality bite, is I upsized my jig. I didn't upsize the head or anything. Same jig. I just bulked it up with a beaver style bait instead of the double tail grub. Was not able to pull a bite on that. But looking for that better quality bite. Sometimes when you have a school fired up, if you throw a bigger bait in there, you can get them to commit, the bigger fish to commit, and I just couldn't find it. Water temps were in the low 50s. Pre-spawn is here. Those fish are in these creeks, in the secondary points, and in the channel swings, getting ready to move up and start to spawn. When that happens, especially if you have a couple warm days in a row and they start moving again, the crankbait's going to be a key player, as well as when you locate them and have them pinned down, you can throw the Senko and get a lot of good quality bites with the Senko. My last 3 fishing trips, this has been the most consistent thing that I have thrown throughout the frontal systems and the warming trends, has been when you locate the fish to throw a Senko on the back of a shaky head. Other than that, the bite was not really slow. Caught 22 fish today. Just no size. So just look in these creek mouths and secondary points leading into these creeks, and even check the backs of the creeks for cruising fish, getting ready to look for spots to spawn. Other than that, I see these fish moving fairly quickly to the backs of these creeks, getting ready to spawn. With the warmer weather that we've had, spawn will be on us extremely quickly. So just continue to look for those fish to move day by day, not even week by week anymore. It's day by day. And I hope y'all enjoyed the review, and we'll see y'all out on the water. See y'all.
Thanks for watching the guide here at Fish North Georgia. Our mission is to build a community of anglers to give you the best and latest information to make your day on the water more successful. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, click the bell so you'll be notified of any future content. Make sure you check us out at fishnorthgeorgia.com, where we carry a large variety of bait manufacturers from here in the North Georgia area. So we appreciate you being part of our community, and we'll see you soon.